I said with my dogs, yeah, that's my mans. She just wanna fuck me for my clout, for my ends. Do I got the scrap on me, my nigga, that depends. Nigga keep on talking, I'ma make him eat some lead.
Let's talk about 50 Cent.
My nigga 50 hard as hell. My nigga got shot like 14 times, my nigga lived. Like, my nigga a beast. When I was a kid, like, I thought 50 Cent was the hardest shit ever. Like, Get Rich or Die Trying type shit. Like, that shit, I watched it like 50 times. Like, 50 times. But Eminem and shit, that nigga the same way, like, you feel me? And then my nigga, like, not to say my nigga different, because everybody different in their own way, but like Eminem, you know how he's different. But my nigga was like the first Tyler type shit.
What are you listening to these days for inspiration?
Really shit that don't sound nothing like my shit. Like, I listen, not to say it don't sound nothing like my shit, but I listen to like King Cool all day. Listen to like Drake and shit all day.
Times I wish that was for me, free me when it was you and me.
Lucky, Future, that's really my go-to shit right now. That shit has inspired me like to be a better artist, rather than like, oh, I'm listening to King Cool, and I'm making some shit like King Cool type shit.
How do you go about approaching your live shows?
See, like, you feel me, like, feel it out. I remember I still be like getting stage fright sometimes and shit, but like, you know, I had the chance to like feel it out, and then like on different shows, now I feel like apply everything I learned about it. Performance, value, and like, you feel me, like quality, energy. I guess there ain't no like necessarily like no perfect show. Of course, everybody wants that shit to be turned. I got some shit like some trap shit, and I got like singing shit too. So like, it just make you feel different.
How do you go about collaborating with other artists?
I make music with the niggas that surround me. Like, my next project, heavily with the nigga Russ. Like, that's the only feature on my shit. That's how I be with that nigga every day. I be with like Heaven and shit every day too. And then it's like, it just be who I be. Like, that's why I be with you. Feel me? Oh, let's make some shit. Like, I don't be like, oh, let me go, let's make some shit. I've done that shit before, but if you notice, all the features I got, there's never like no outsourced shit. Everybody in Don't Die or like my niggas. Like, you feel me? My last album only had 2 features. With Baby Cody and Heaven. And it was like my niggas, you feel me? And that's because we was chilling.
Speaking of the people you chill with, can you tell us more about Don't Die?
I guess it's like it's a collective, but we like have shows and parties, and clothes and all that shit. But I don't know, it's like I guess you could just call it a collective. But as far as how it started, my nigga Gio just hit me like, when we had met and shit, my nigga just was always telling me like, oh, I wanna like throw functions and shit like that. I wanna try like a brand and shit like, you feel me? I'm gonna call it Don't Die. I remember he was showing me drawings in a little notebook he had, like, it was like 15, 14 type shit. And like, we just made that shit happen. I remember I was in like 15, I had made a little bullshit ass like graphic design, you feel me, the first one we had ever made type shit. Put that shit in the shirt, and then ever since, like, we just been, you feel me, on that shit.
Little mama, I see why they calling me Big Red. I'ma do the fucking dash up on the feds. I'ma do a head skirt on pair of fucking beds. But I know better. She just wanna put me for my cloth, for my cheddar. Tell me, is it love or is it lust? Bitch, I got that effort from my nigga Lil Russ.